Of marijuana only includes the packages postal inspectors caught, so there could be even more than that being sent and received. In Dayton, for the I-Team, I'm John Bedell, News Center 7.
News Center 7's I-Team tip line has a new number, and it's easy to remember. If you have a tip or story you'd like for us to investigate, just call 937-535-7777 and leave us a message.
This is American Heart Month, and to show support, people are wearing red. And we talked to the woman who said when she was a child, doctors told her she would not live very long. Lori Vaughn said her heart did not fully develop as a baby, but because of consistent appointments and several surgeries, she proved the doctors wrong.
They told my parents that I wouldn't live to see 5 years old. We celebrated every birthday, every holiday. Everything was very special because they didn't know how much time they had.
And a doctor we talked with recommends everyone get their heart checked at least once a year.
Tonight, the death toll from that earthquake in Turkey and Syria has jumped to nearly 4,000 people. The 7.8 magnitude quake happened this morning. It's one of the strongest to hit the region since 1939. The U.S. Geological Survey predicts the death toll will rise.
We're not ready to deal with something like this. It's bigger than us and bigger than any NGO operating in northwest Syria to handle this disaster.
Turkey's president has declared 7 days of national mourning. President Biden sent condolences in a tweet early this morning.
And now, your Storm Center 7 forecast with meteorologist Austin Chaney.
Austin, you're talking about just how strong that earthquake was. I mean, unbelievable when you put it in perspective.
Yeah, I've seen these pictures and videos coming out of Turkey today, and you hear that the rating of the earthquake was a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, but that's not something we ever really experience here, fortunately. So I was trying to figure out, well, just how strong is that? And what I came across today is that earthquake released the same amount of energy as 32 Hiroshima atomic bombs. Now, we know how much damage just one of those did, but that earthquake released the equivalent of 32 of those. Now, all that energy came out about 10 miles underneath the ground and was still able to surface and cause all that movement leading to the destruction there. So just a catastrophic situation. Of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to those folks. Now, let's dive into weather here in the Miami Valley. It's still a pretty quiet night. Here's the view into downtown Dayton. Camera shaking a little bit, so we know we've got a bit of a breeze out there. The temperatures have gotten cold. We were in the lower 40s when we were on the news with you at 6. 34 degrees now here in Dayton. 32 there in Springfield. 34, kind of a popular number out towards Fellbrook and Xenia. Now that we have the cloud cover coming in, that'll pretty much put an end to the cool down for the night, but you'll still want that jacket as you go out the door tomorrow morning. So here's what I'm tracking. Here comes that next cold front, and I know you're noticing, where's the rain, right? There's really not a whole lot out ahead of it. Once that front gets closer to us tomorrow, I think it'll tap into some more moisture coming out of the southwest, and that should help to bump up our rain chances a bit. So bus stop forecast tomorrow morning, even if it's not raining when you wake up and check in with Kirsty on daybreak, still bring the rain gear. Jacket as well at 35 degrees there at daybreak. Of course, you'll be fine in just the jeans. Let's take a look at Futurecast. Here we go, 5:30. This is when the cold front is starting to knock on the door in the northwestern part of the region. And you see just a couple sprinkles at that point in time. But we go forward through the day, especially by, say, late morning into early afternoon, and that coverage of rain really just blossoms. So midday today, kind of a soggy go of it, or midday tomorrow rather. But then here's the good news. We go towards the evening commute tomorrow night. That first push of rain gets out of here. So I think overall the morning commute and then the ride home should be in pretty good shape. It's that in-between time that things may get a little wet tomorrow. Temperature-wise, I wish we could get a dry day to go along with these temperatures. Because look at this. We got to 52 degrees tomorrow afternoon, and then we've got even warmer weather as we look ahead to the 7-day forecast. Now, tomorrow, another thing that's going to give you a little bit of an inconvenience, probably those wind gusts. If you drive a high-profile vehicle, know that we could have some gusts of 30 miles per hour. So that may cause a little bit of swerving out there. Otherwise, those empty trash cans may also be a little bit of a problem. Here's your 7-day forecast, and take a look at this. We go Wednesday evening into Thursday. A big push of rain is going to come through the area. I think we could see 3/4 of an inch of rain to maybe even an inch of rain with that. 59 degrees though on Thursday, so that's not bad. A couple more showers come our way Friday. Colder by Saturday, 36 degrees. A few snow flurries in the morning. Second half of the weekend looks dry, partly cloudy, and 45 come Sunday.
Thank you, sir. Beyonce fans can now buy her concert tour tickets, but now there are concerns about scams, and people wonder if Ticketmaster can get this one right after how it handled the Taylor Swift ticket fiasco.